Oh, what a game. That one goes to the Hunters. Tied up again, 2-2. This is the tiebreaker game. This will be the best of 5 here. And we're going to go with potentially a push towards Hyde or a push towards Wraith here at the end of the stream. Somewhat, yes. That was actually, I wouldn't say that that was the sound of rage. I would say that was the sound of absolute panic in the face of death. Anatolius, I've seen that as well. I'm not sure that it happens very often, but that's definitely a good conversation to bring up on the forums and see what Turtle Rock has to say about that. That's definitely something that we can look at. Do you like it? Do you like having that random game mode pop up, or is it a case where you just want to be playing Hunt and don't want to see those other game modes in there, where you would instead go to play Evacuation for that? Let us know how you feel about it on the forums. We'd love to have the conversation. Unfortunately, right now we're not talking about any future game modes. But you do have some really great ideas for game modes, and we love hearing about those. Bring those to the forums as well. Talk.Turtle Rock Studios would love to hear it. What a game for the Hunters. Don't call it a comeback, or do if you want. What a game. I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing where this goes, because this is sort of going to set the tone for the weekend for me. Is it going to be Hyde and the Hunters with the win, pushing Hyde towards the Hyde Predator skin? Or is it going to be Wraith with the win, pushing towards the Wraith Voodoo skin? Jacob, there are big debates on this very question. What is the best assault for Wraith? I personally like Hyde, but many people will argue Markov. Anatolius, it's great feedback, and I would suggest bringing that to the forums, like I said before. But I will also look into it on my end as well and see what our team here has to say and what Turtle Rock has to say as well. Do appreciate you giving the feedback. Well, Shaq certainly doesn't seem to help in getting us that Smexy Wraith skin. Nice. We'll see. He could pull it off here. Could be a win for Wraith. Yeah, the lightning gun is great for Wraith. It's going to also expose the decoy and potentially chain between the decoy and the actual Wraith, giving you line of sight or vision of the Wraith. Also, the mines will help create nice areas of places where you could defend. Sorry, words are escaping me at this point in the day. We're getting close to 6 p.m. Pacific time in California. But areas of denial you can set up pretty well with the mines. And definitely good damage you could do with Markov as well. So both of those good choices against the Wraith. My personal favorite is Hyde. Yes, there could only be one Lazarus man. Crazy right now, Observer mode is just in custom games. It's not in just a general multiplayer pick-me-up game. And for right now, that's because of the idea of people trying to cheat by using the Observer mode to do so. What we could potentially do is implement Observer mode with an option to lock it down to invites only, but nothing yet on that front. Right now, it's just in custom games. What skin are you using, Hyde? That is the Ragnarok Hyde skin that he's rocking now. We will show a Behemoth game in the future stream, but right now we are doing the Hyde Wraith challenge, Hyde versus Wraith, which is the weekend challenge this weekend. So we are playing towards that challenge. Thank you for your feedback, Anatolius, and thank you for your comments. Do appreciate it. I do appreciate seeing you in the chat and in the streams. Absolutely. So this is it for the day. This is the final match, which means whoever wins this, there will be one win, at least going towards the Hyde versus Wraith challenge. They did both win 2 games apiece so far. Anatolius, I do not know the answer to that. That's definitely a question for the forums. Right now, those skins were just created for the specific characters that they are available for, and I'm not sure if they will be created for future characters, but definitely a conversation worth having on the forums. Bruised and Confused wants Shaq to hide in a bush. That's pretty much his specialty, so I'm assuming that you'll see some of that before the end of the game. No, me. That's not how it works. How the challenge works this weekend, every game with Hyde and Wraith in it counts towards the challenge. Whoever has the highest win percentage at the end of the weekend, everybody that plays with this weekend will get the skin. So if the Wraith wins more games, everybody that plays this weekend will get the Wraith skin. If Hyde wins more games, everybody that plays this weekend will get the Hyde skin. I like the no flip-flops rule. No flip-flops anymore in the office if he loses. I like it. It's a good rule. Regarding the Behemoth skins, I do not know if there will be more skins soon. It's a very good question. All the skins that are not won in the challenge, for example, whoever does not win this challenge, like you're asking about, or for example, the in the support Predator skins, where just the bucket skin was rewarded, all those skins will be available at some point in the future. Correct. Even if you don't play as Hyde or Wraith, as long as you play this weekend, you will be eligible for the skin. The gold skins were originally TRS exclusive skins, but we did a weekend challenge and rewarded them to everybody that played that weekend. That's how people got the gold skin for their characters, for their monsters specifically. Keep a White Wolf, good question, and one that's been discussed before. You can find more information on that on the forums. Bruised and Confused, are you asking about the 3-hour streams? We're definitely working on doing 3-hour streams on Fridays. We definitely want to bring you the content. We definitely want to bring you the variety of content that we tried to do today. So glad you like it. And we're definitely working on bringing that much content to you in the future. Yeah, hopefully this is a format you guys liked. It gives us the opportunity to focus on the challenge of the weekend and help with that, explain what that's all about. It gives us an opportunity to talk about any new content. In this case, we've rolled out the Torvald infographic, and we'll do that with the rest of the Team D characters. And then, of course, in the beginning, the first hour, we did play with the community. We'd love to do more of that. So as I mentioned before, drop us your information at Evolve livestream at 2k.com. Throw us your gamer tag, your PNSN ID, or your Steam ID, and we will try to jump in a game with you right here on the live stream. If you want to be hosted by Evolve Game, send us a tweet when you go live, and if we're not already hosting someone, we will drop you a host. Wow. And Shaq loses to a mammoth bird again for the second time. Was it this week or was it last week? Oh, wow. For the second time in 1 week, Shaq has lost to mammoth birds. R.I.P. Shaq. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us on Friday for Evolve Game. Once again, we do have a double XP weekend in Evolve Hunter's Quest. We have the Hyde versus Wraith challenge going on in the Evolve Game this weekend. You can find information on the Evolve Game Hyde versus Wraith challenge on our blog. Tom's going to link that for you now. As mentioned before, big shout out to our partners, Alienware, Logitech, Turtle Beach, NVIDIA, and DX Racer. And of course, a big shout out to our crew here, Tom and James. Thank you guys so much. Huge shout out to our players today, Shaq and the gang here, Nick, Ben, Julian, B Roundy on the Hunters today. They did a great job. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, we are on social media. We do have a forums at talk.turtlerockstudios.com. We also have the blog, as mentioned before, evolvegame.com/news. We're on Twitter and Facebook as Evolve Game. And, of course, here on Twitch, hit that follow button if you haven't already, and you will get a notification when we go live. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Have a great weekend, and enjoy the challenge.